is talking about.
What's up, family? Byron Allen, the CEO of Entertainment Studios and the parent company of the Griot and many other companies, are screaming institutional racism towards Comcast Corp and the DOJ, owned and operated by Donald Trump. The Department of Justice filed a brief that basically said that they're choosing sides between Byron Allen and Comcast Corp., saying that this suit that Byron Allen filed back in 2015 for $20 billion is basically garbage because they don't believe that it's racism that prevented Comcast from allowing Byron to have his shows to air on the cable network. Now, Byron said, hey man, how y'all gonna do that to me? How is the DOJ gonna get involved with this and put this brief out and say that this is not institutional racism? They essentially ignored an 1866 civil rights bill that was enacted to protect people and companies from racial discrimination. So they're telling Byron that he has to prove that the only reason that he was denied a license to have his shows ran on that particular cable network was because of his race. It's going to be hard to prove. You know how they do it. But Byron I've seen some of his programming. His program is pretty much, it's compatible with the other stuff that's out there. It gets huge numbers. So if you're just looking at the numbers, you're just going by numbers and, what people are watching and, what the advertisers are paying for. There's no reason whatsoever they shouldn't have been carrying his product. But you know how that go. It's control the narrative. Byron says basically the DOJ, Donald Trump, bought, paid for, controlled, basically stuck their nose in his business. Like, man, you ain't got no business putting out a brief talking about you supporting this company. I mean, y'all supposed to be objective. You're supposed to be fair, balanced, equal. But it looks like the way that they're trying to shape the narrative, they're trying to make it seem like Byron is totally out of order. And if they hold up to that brief that they filed, if they continue on the same course, it's going to be virtually impossible for Byron Allen to win. And that's the way they like it. That's the way they like to stack the deck. So it's not about just going out and working hard and doing your best, because Byron's been grinding for a long time. He's well respected in the entertainment industry and in the media industry. Well respected. But he still has to deal with these type of things. Comcast, y'all seen the type of stuff that Comcast airs? Yeah, all kind of crazy stuff. They got some good content, but there's a lot of stuff on there that don't even get views. It's just that. Makes you think, what are they, like drug dealers or something, trying to launder money? Because I've seen some real weak shows. I mean, I know nobody's watching. I don't even watch them. I just kind of flip through them. But I know the ratings are not that. But yet, they figured out some kind of way to justify keeping them on the air. I wonder why. Trying to start an actual cable network, you have to get involved with the feds. Feds got to give you certain kind of permits and stuff like that. So when they're in the position of control, that type of power, and you can have all of the talent and the money and the drive and all of that stuff, but ultimately they could hold their nuts on a permit. And you'd be like the black woman, the billionaire black woman that was, I can't remember where she lived, but she was trying to open a hotel. She finally opened a hotel, but she was trying to open a hotel, and it took her like 10 years just to get a permit. Those are the kind of games that they play to try to discourage you from, going after your goal. And many people do give up. Many people quit. It's like, man, it's just too much. But then there are some that stay the course. And I do believe that, like that woman, I wish I could remember her name, but like the woman who had the hotel and went through all of that stuff, I think that Byron is going to stay the course too, because he's that type of dude. Anyway, man, what do y'all think about this? Do y'all think that the DOJ is right in their, assessment of this filing, or is Byron pretty much on point and with his thoughts in terms of what the DOJ is doing to him and being in cahoots with Comcast to try to prevent him and his company from growing? I can say this: Comcast has a lot of lobbyists in DC, and they pay them well. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?
Yeah.